Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DPB Podcast. This is episode number 49 for the week of July 18th, 2016.
Lots and lots happening. It is great to be part of the initial podcast for Disney Pins Blog. Disney Pins Blog podcast.
Of the Disney Pins Blog.
The Disney Pins Blog. The Disney Pins Blog podcast. We hope to hear all about it.
Welcome back, everyone. It is Ryan and Matt with Disney Pins Blog here today celebrating Disneyland's 61st birthday.
Yeah, 61, not 60. 61.
Yeah. 61, so no more diamonds.
I'm hoping there's no more diamonds, right, Ryan?
Well, just wait till we get into the news, Matt.
Oh, man, diamonds.
Diamonds coming
so many
for you.
diamonds.
Yep. So today, this is going up on Monday the 18th, but July 17th is the 61st birthday of Disneyland Resort. So, pretty exciting stuff. All right, let's get right into the pin news. First, before we start, we have a really exciting giveaway. Another giveaway. I know we had one last week or 2 weeks ago, the Soarin' pin giveaway we gave out for Soarin' into summer. But this week, actually running until July 28th, so we have about a week and a half to enter. We have a sponsored giveaway by Gemr, which is a social collecting website. They are sponsoring a $25 Disney gift card, and this is really exciting. You can use this gift card at Disneyland, Walt Disney World Resort, Disney Cruise Line, Disney retail locations, just about Disney anything. So really exciting. It's very easy to enter. You can head over to the giveaways tab at DisneyPinsBlog.com to enter. We'll also leave a link below on this blog post for the podcast on the website. Basically, you just have to download the Gemr app. And if you already have an account, just sign in and upload some items, and you're entered into the giveaway. So there's multiple options for entering the giveaway. Either create an account, download the app, or upload an item, which they have lots of Disney pins and Star Wars, Marvel collections on the site. It's a really cool collector website. I have an account. You can follow Disney Pins Blog on there if you'd like. But you have to use the special link on the website. It's for Disney Pins Blog members to be entered into the giveaway.
Yeah, I think this is, excuse me, I think this is a pretty cool website. Essentially what it is like, yeah, it's a collector's website where it's a place to store and keep track of your collection, which is pretty cool. In and of itself, and Disney Pin Trading is definitely a spot for that.
Yeah,
because we collect a lot of things. Like this pin trading can grow and grow and grow, and sometimes you can lose track because you have so many books. And so now this is like your digital library of your collection here, and then you can also share with everybody so they know what you're talking about. You see your collection as well.
Yeah, I believe you can also buy and sell on there as well. So it's
really?
Not just,
okay, cool.
Yeah, not just showcasing, but that is the main function. But yeah, you can buy and sell. And also like Pop Funkos are on there, Tsum, just anything you can imagine collecting in the Disney universe is on there.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So cool that we're doing I'm glad they reached out, and now we're having this awesome giveaway.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's head into the Disney news, pin news for this week. First, we're going to head over to Japan. On July 4th, there was a Disney Store Japan exclusive box pin release. This features Star Wars. There's 5 pins in this collection. One just features the Star Wars logo with glitter embellishments. And then you have different Star Wars characters. There's C-3PO, a Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, and R2-D2. And the retail price for this set is 3780 yen. So, yeah, a really cool set there, which is unique to the Disney Store in Japan.
I really like I do like these pins. I'm a Star Wars guy, but what I'm really more interested in is the Star Wars logo pin itself, because I don't see. I mean, you see all the characters, but actually have a pin of Star Wars, the official logo. I think that's pretty cool to add to your collection for any Star Wars pin collector.
I agree with you, Matt. That is my favorite in that box set. I love the glitter embellishments, and just the Star Wars logo itself is cool. You don't really see many pins just of the logo.
Yeah, and I feel like that's unique in and of itself, and it's almost worth it just for that, because the rest are just, and, not to bash on the Disney Store Japan pins, but those ones look very similar to the ones you see at AMC theaters. They're just just pretty generic, and it's just like an outline of the character. I mean, you see the full body of R2-D2, but the rest of them are just the heads. And so, but like the Star Wars pins really stands out between the other 4 pins. So that's definitely a nice pin to add to any Star Wars collection, or any collection for that matter.
I agree. There was also another unique pin release in Japan. This features Alice in Wonderland. It's the doorknob pin, and this is kind of a unique story on how to get this pin. So this is a gift from a place in Japan called Kittyland Harajuku. I think I'm saying that correctly. But basically, if you go to this store and customers who purchase any Disney merchandise, you get this free Alice in Wonderland pin. And like I said, it features the doorknob from Alice in Wonderland. And the back of the pin is very basic. It just has a copyright Disney. It says not for sale. It doesn't come with a Disney pin back like the Mickey pin back on it. It's just a metal clasp. So a little different. It's not an official pin trading pin, but it is exclusive to Japan. So unique pin there.
Yeah, it is definitely a unique pin. Not only is it a unique pin design and presentation, but it's a doorknob.
Yeah. You don't see many doorknobs.
Yeah, no, you don't see a lot of doorknobs. If anyone's starting a doorknob pin collection, this is the first one you should collect right here.
You could be a completist.
Yeah. Just the one.
Yeah. All right, heading over to Disney Store Hawaii.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't really talk about Disney Store Hawaii that much.
I don't feel like there's a lot that goes on. I mean, they have the hotel there, but we don't see a lot of pins coming out of there. So this is like, tell us the news, Ryan. What do we see here?
So a while back, I think it was last year, 2015, we did do a post on Hawaii pins at the Disney Store over there. So these aren't related to Aulani. These are exclusive pins to the Disney Store there, kind of like New York City Store has their own pins. Well, They used to, but so in July 2016, there was a couple new releases. One features Mickey and the gang, so it's the Fab Five. Next to a surfboard, it says Hawaii on it with glitter embellishments. There's a Mickey and Minnie pin. They're sitting on the beach with their surfboards behind them, and it says Hawaii on the top of it. And then there's a Grumpy pin, which he is just relaxing on a hammock with 2 palm trees, and it says Hawaii in the background, and it says Attitude Free Zone. So he's got his feet up. He's relaxing there on the beach.
That's such a funny pin. That's definitely. I mean, I'm not the one to collect the 7 dwarfs, but Grumpy just chilling there, and his shorts on with sandals in the beaches of Hawaii. That's that's great.
It is a great pin. I like palm tree pins too, so that's pretty cool. And then there also was, which we don't have a picture up on the site yet, but there was a booster pin set that was released at the Disney Store in Hawaii, which it kind of. Actually, no, this was exclusive to Aulani, so we probably will have a blog post of it coming up soon. But it was a booster pin pack there, and just kind of has like the outline of the island in Hawaii with different pin locations. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool there. See some new pins in Hawaii.
Yeah, definitely. And then I noticed that somebody commented on this post, and they were saying where that they don't have like since they came out with new pins. Where like Lilo and Stitch, and I guess maybe from the upcoming, and then the new movie that's coming out, Moana, I believe is the name. Looks like they're expressing concern, like they don't have any new of those pins, since technically Lilo and Stitch and Moana is more of an island themed thing. But I mean, these pins are great in and of itself. I mean, it doesn't have to be related to a themed anything really.
Right. It's always good to see Mickey and the gang.
Yeah, that's very true. And then definitely Grumpy. He's definitely going to stand out here.
Yeah. All right, making our way over to the United States and on the West Coast, we are heading over to Mickey's of Glendale. So, Matt, I know you're really excited about this. We have more diamond pin releases. So these are coming on July... it's July 18th, so this Monday at 10 a.m. for cast members only. These are WDI, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs pins. And there's also a Mater pin, and then I'm not sure who those two mice are.
I think they're from the Great
Mouse Detective?
No. It's like the Mouse Rescuers, I believe.
Okay.
Something along those lines. I think that's where they're from. But yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so these are for cast members only. They're a limited edition of 250. Retail price is $14.95 per pin. You have Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs there. And then there's also a Fox and the Hound 35th anniversary pin release, which is a big circular pin. It's $18.95, and it's limited edition of 250, and it's 2.75 inches in size, pin-on-pin design. So yeah. Pretty cool pin releases in Mickey's of Glendale.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Fox and the Hound was 35 years ago. That's insane to me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's head over to Disney Studio Store Hollywood. So we had a surprise pin release on July 16th. Matt, no, you're excited about this because I think you're collecting these pins.
I've been slacking recently, but I need to get back on it. On collecting these pins, but I do like this one. It's with Wally and Eve, August 2016.
Yep, it's the August calendar pin. It features Wally, and it is a limited edition of just 300. Retail price is $16.95, and only available one per person while supplies last at Disney Studio Store Hollywood.
Yeah, I bet these pins don't last very long at the store. Do you know if they make it through the second day?
I actually think they do.
They do? Okay.
Yeah. I think these maybe go in about a week or two.
Oh, really? I'm actually surprised with that number because 300 is not a large edition size at all.
No, it's not.
No, it's very small.
So, how many do you have? You said you had what?
I have 2. So this one just came out, would be the 8th. So I have a little ways to go there to complete my set here.
Yeah. Which ones do you have?
I have February, which I believe was Bug's Life.
Yep.
And I have March, which is Sully, and I think it's Monsters Inc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
All right, heading to Disney parks, Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts. We have a new lanyard that just came out, and this one features Tsum. I'm surprised this is our first Tsum lanyard.
Yeah.
But yeah, this appeared in the Shop Parks mobile app, and I know Matt, you were at Disney over the weekend, and you found this at Disney Springs?
Yeah, I found this at Disney Springs at the trading at Pin Traders, and I'm not a big Tsum pin collector, but this lanyard's just definitely the icing on the cake for any Tsum collector. Period. It's very well done. Various of different characters just stacking on one against the other here, and then I flipped it around, and it's the back of their Tsum. So it's almost like you're seeing the butts of all these different stacked up Tsum. It's a great lanyard. It's probably one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. Just
very colorful.
Yeah, definitely very colorful, and I think they did a really good job with this one.
Definitely. Retail price is just $11.99, so not too bad. Also at Disney parks, there was a new mystery pin collection that was released. This one features Tag, so Disney Tag, which is the travel accessories and gear. This is part of the new travel/airline collection. I think these are just exclusive to Walt Disney World, but I'm not 100% sure. But there was an 8-pin mystery collection that was released. There's 2 randomly selected pins in a box. Retail price is $14.99 per box, and the pins are really unique. I haven't really seen anything like this, but it's like luggage tags, and there's like a string that hangs off of it.
I think that's probably the best part of the pin.
Yeah, it's unique.
The fact that there are strings hanging off of it. I think it's the coolest thing, and it's odd to put that on a pin. I mean, this goes to show you that anything from Disney can be turned into a pin. They came out with the Disney Tag store at Disney Springs in the marketplace co-op area, and I love that store. Even though I'm a big into traveling, so just to see all that Disney travel stuff around I think it's nice, and it's definitely a huge moneymaker because everyone's traveling from around the world to go to Disney World, and getting Disney travel merchandise is even a plus. even as a bonus. And just looking at all these different tags, and it's just so unique. You have Mickey running around with a suitcase, and they have like DRM, where dreams come. What does that say? Dreamers come true. So that, I mean, it's really cool. And these are actually real tags too. You could buy at the store.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows, leave a comment on this blog post or the tag blog posts if they're available at Disneyland as well. I'm curious, but I do think it's just a Disney World exclusive, or you can get them in the app.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got some event news this week. Pixar Party Pin event is creeping up on us here. We have about a little more than a month to go.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
Yeah, it really is. It's crazy. But the itinerary was released, and we have that up on the site. If you just search Pixar Party Pin Event Itinerary. So it starts Thursday, August 25th at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. This is where you register and pick up your RSP selections, so all your pins that you got. And that starts at 10 a.m. and goes till 7 p.m. And then on Friday, August 26th, is the breakfast in the morning from 8:30 to 10, and then 10 to 6:30 is when the actual pin event starts. The tradings are open, the pin store, auction preview and bidding, scavenger hunt, which is new to this year.
Yeah.
Trivia and games, and then the pin trading activities are from 10 to 5. That's where you get the tab on your lanyard to actually go and pin trade. 11 to 5 is the Pin Partners product preview, which is really cool. These are all the pins coming up for the new year and the remainder of the year. You'll get a look at the Halloween and Christmas pins. 2 to 4 is artist signing. 5 p.m. is the entrance to the pin trading activity lines close. 6:30 is the refund deadline, and 6:30 also is to Infinity and Beyond close of the event. And then on Saturday, it pretty much is around the same schedule, except the silent auction ends, and the winners are announced for that. So we are really excited to go. We cannot wait.
I know. There's so much things, so much to look forward to in this event. We're going to be doing full coverage on this event. It's going to be great. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the website. It's going to be, as soon as this comes around, August 25th, 6th, and 27th, there'll be full. You see a lot of Pixar Party stuff happening, and it's going to be great. But do you know what the Infinity and Beyond close of the event, and then for Saturday it says thanks for the adventure close of an event? What is that? Is that like a closing ceremony? Is that a?
Yeah, basically last year and the previous years for like Imagination Gala and whatnot, they usually had like some type of entertainment on stage for closing out the event. And then the last day, they usually release the pin for the next year's pin event, the countdown series. So I kind of always missed the close of the event because I was usually running to the store trying to get the pins or still trading. So, But yeah, it's just a little bit of entertainment before you end your day.
Okay. And Ryan, you pointed out and noticeably missing Pin Talk was not shown at this itinerary at all.
Right, yeah, that's one thing that the pin community's kind of been buzzing about. No pin talk this year, which is a little disappointing because I always look forward to that. That was the pin presentation given by the Disney merchandise and pin group at Disney. Basically, it was the preview of the upcoming year, what we were kind of looking forward to, and they did a whole presentation, PowerPoint presentation on the different collections and whatnot, and you could ask questions, and they kind of gave you just a preview of like what the pin trading and collecting had in store for the next year. But they removed that for this year, so yeah, I'm not exactly sure why, but no more pin talk.
Yeah, and then they took away pin talk, but then they also added a Pixar Party scavenger hunt. I wonder what that could be. It could. I hope it's not similar to, or which it could be similar to PinQuest, where we might be running around the convention center at Epcot looking for pins. Just hopefully they're included in the price of admission and not extra to participate in that, which looks like it's included. It doesn't look like
it seems to be part of it. So we'll see what that's all about.
We'll see what's I think that has me, if anything, the most intrigued. is what the scavenger hunt entails, and will we be getting any awesome pins out of it? So that would be fun to do.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to this event. So, and then ending off the pin news this week, we have a blog post up with the Matt, your actually PinQuest video series.
Yes,
so
yeah.
You did an awesome 8-part video series on the YouTube channel with your adventures at Magic Kingdom Park, and there's a playlist on YouTube, and you can watch the full series now.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of fun to do. It essentially, if you have not seen it, we every day this week we've been posting PinQuest videos of my adventures through Magic Kingdom as I go through the scavenger hunt around and collecting all the pins. And so that's parts 1 through 7 is me running around Magic Kingdom and doing that and seeing all 7 pins that were collected. And then the 8th video is more of an overview, kind of like what did you get after all of that. It gives you price points on everything. It could have been kind of chaotic, trying to maybe piecing all this stuff together when I was actually doing it, because I was all over the place. It could have seemed that way. So I just want a sit down video just to show you guys, all right, here's a closer look at everything, and if you want to participate, here's all the tools you need. So definitely a good time, and I'm happy everyone. And that's all 8 videos are out right now, so you can just sit down and watch it. Probably taking about 30 minutes or so to watch all of them.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch. I'm happy you got to experience that and share it with everyone. So thanks for doing that.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. So actually, pin news for this week. Disney hasn't announced what's being released for this week, so we do not know. But I'm assuming we're gonna have another Disney Duets pin because we're due for one for July. But yeah, once we know, we will post that on the site.
Yeah, it's really strange that Disney's not keeping up with it. I mean, it's typically out, but we can only go as far as Disney tell us, and that's So yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's it for pin news. Guess we'll kick it over to you, Matt.
Yeah, I have a lot of park happenings this week. Typically over the past month or two. I mean, this is pretty low, so kind of shocking that we have a lot this time around. So let's get started with information of the Food and Wine Festival has kicked in. Ryan, I know you are always excited for the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, I love it. I cannot wait to come back for it.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely interesting and a fun experience every time. So the Food and Wine Festival is going on from September 14th through November 14th, a solid 2 months, 62 days, and they announced the Eat to the Beat concert series lineup. It's going to be every weekend for the next 2 months. Show times are from 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. Most notably are the new entries called Wang Chu or Rang Chow, Plain White Teas, Bo Deans, and Jeffrey Osborne, to name a few of the newcomers that are coming into the series, as well as some old favorites like Shaka Khan. I think I said that right. I know she's been there before. I know she's a favorite. I think it's Shaka Khan. I think it's what the name is.
Okay.
Billy Ocean, Boys to Men, and the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Let's just name a few of the old the returning people who typically come every year. So that's fun to have the concert series. But what's even better than music sometimes is food.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely the Food and Wine Festival. They posted the full food itinerary, which I'm not going to name them all, but I am going to name the new ones that are coming into the Food and Wine Festival. They're having a chocolate studio, which is brand new to the Food and Wine Festival, where they're going to be serving red wine chocolate truffles, Ghirardelli chocolate raspberry tart, and liquid nitro chocolate almond truffle with warm whiskey caramel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah. I know Ryan's already hungry right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Also new to the Food and Wine Festival is Islands of the Caribbean. So we're going to be getting some food options there. We have,
I like that.
Yeah, Jamaican beef patties, Bojo pork with black beans, cilantro rice, and pickled red onions. And so just to name a few of those items there, and then also we have a new one called Wine and Dine Studio, which is interesting. They're gonna have pork tenderloins, seared scallops, a trio of artisan cheese varieties, so an artist's palette of wine and cheese. So those are the new things that are coming in, as well as you can go pretty much anywhere around the country and try out their food, and it's always a good time at the Food and Wine Festival. So hopefully soon we'll be hopefully getting the information on the merchandise and the pins.
Yeah, I was just checking, and last year we received the pin preview around the end of July. So in the next, I'm assuming if we're following the same schedule, the next couple of weeks here, we should be getting the pin preview for Food and Wine Festival 2016.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is. Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all that. Cause there's always like one pin that I'm really interested in.
Yeah.
But they also come out with great merchandise and great pin every year for it.
Definitely.
So those are all the latest lineup for the Food and Wine Festival coming this September. So I can't wait for that. Moving over to the My Disney Experience app, some new features are coming soon. I don't know the exact date, but they're going to be adding navigational systems onto the maps now. So you can now... I think there's going to be a feature where you can see directions, ask for directions on how to get there. So if you're at the front of the castle and you're new to the park and you don't know how to get to Pirates of the Caribbean, if you go onto your map, you can say, I want to go to the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it'll lead you to the best route to go to the Pirates of the Caribbean. You can walk it there. So it's kind of like a digital map, to say the least. But this one just actually is like a GPS that'll take you there. So you not get like officially lost instead of like, holding your map or holding onto the app or in the app and trying to figure out where to go. So it's more direct. So that's pretty cool that they're adding that feature in.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Moving over to Disney Springs, we have they're doing some construction, which is going to be leading into a different path to get to certain areas. So there is a bridge linking the landing to the marketplace. So right where the Fulton's Crab House is, and now is going to be called Paddlefish, they kind of blocked off that area, so you can't go that route anymore. So if you were to go into Pleasure Island area and kind of walk that route, and you're kind of coming out of where the T-Rex restaurant is, it's blocked off, so they're not going to allow you to enter the marketplace or even the restaurant for that matter. So the best bet for any path is always go through Disney Springs Town Center. Okay. It's going to be the most direct to get in and out of if you want to go to the west side, if you want to go to the middle part where the Paradise restaurant is and Morimoto's, as well as the marketplace. Just walk through the Disney Springs Town Center easy way. And there's also a better view there anyway. It's nice. Yeah. Always nice to see some...
So that's just because of the paddlefish construction?
I think that's what it is. I think they're doing some construction. I don't know if you have access to the restaurants and the kiosks that were right next to it. But I think they're just working on the bridge, so I think you can enter. I believe the Italian restaurant that's there, and I believe I think it's just right in the middle, that bridge that connected the two. They don't have those anymore for right now. I think that's going to be going in through mid-August. It says that's construction going on for about a month or so. Also, Disney Springs, a new Japanese store called Uniqlo, I believe that's, if I pronounced it right. It's the first of its kind in Florida, and it's right here at Disney Springs. It's a brand new store that brought a lot of attention. It sells different variety of Japanese brand merchandise, and also has a new interesting Disney twist to it. I went in there this weekend, and they have a lot of Star Wars, Disney, Pixar, Marvel shirts and items. It's mainly a clothing store. They have a grand opening sale right now where I believe everything's around 10 to 15% off. So that's pretty cool. And it's just a lot of unique items in there. I end up buying 2 Pixar shirts myself, and it's really nice in there. It's 2 stories. It has, again, a really unique design inside. And if you're going there fairly recent, I believe for the first week of its opening, they have this giant wheel, and they're doing a giveaway there as well.
That's really cool. I saw pictures and videos of the grand opening. It looks like an awesome place, and I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the wheel, you can win like origami things and candy. I ended up winning this, like what they call it, a limited edition towel.
Oh wow!
And then Megan spun the wheel and she won a $10 gift card. So yeah, definitely
awesome.
some new things. That's definitely a big store that opened up recently, as well as they announced that a polite pig restaurant is opening up at Disney Springs coming in spring of 2017. It's going to be focusing it's going to be the menu will be made up of wood, fire, smoked, and grill items, and with an innovative beverage program offering all drinks on tab. So
Very cool.
I think they're going to be serving like beer and wine and cocktails and stuff like that. So
Okay.
definitely, it looks like a casual eating. It looked like might be a quick service as well as a casual eating place, maybe by night or something. I'm not sure.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so definitely look for that coming next year. Now I'm going to hop over to Hollywood Studios here. And this is interesting news. Disney Early Morning Magic. That sound familiar to you, Ryan?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Magic Kingdom has launched it earlier this year, and now Hollywood Studios is getting its time to shine over on that front. So starting August 1st, there will be Hollywood Studios Early Morning Magic. Every time, I'm not sure what the dates are, but I'm assuming the dates that do not have extra magic hours in the morning, you're going to be eligible to do the early morning magic. It will be $69 plus tax for adults, $59 plus tax for children. You can enter the park as early as 7:45, and so that gives you about maybe an hour and 15 minutes extra into the park. It does include breakfast, so the rides that will be, the attractions that will be available are Star Tours and Toy Story Mania, and that's it.
No tower.
No tower, no Aerosmith. What's
What a
the
joke.
what's the attraction? I'm drawing a blank
Rock
here.
and roller coaster.
Yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster. So nothing on that
No
side.
great movie ride.
No great
Wow.
movie ride. Just Toy Story Mania and Star Tours. But then you can also get meet and greets with Buzz Lightyear and Woody, Mickey and Minnie, and Olaf. So
I feel like you're just basically paying for a breakfast then.
yeah, essentially you are. It's going to be a $60 breakfast that gives you an opportunity to ride. I mean, Star Tours is not a like a heavy attraction to where like that's a game changer in your day. And Toy Story Mania, with the addition of the third track, the line has been moving a lot more efficiently.
Right.
And so the wait times can go as high as now maybe 40 minutes, which is great because it used to hit up to 2 hours. So now.
Would you know where the breakfast is located?
Yeah, the
at,
breakfast is located at the AMC commissary between hours of 8 and 10 a.m. So the best thing to do was, from what I see, get there at 7:45, go ride your 2 rides, and then enjoy your breakfast. So, I mean, it's pretty much you have sliced seasonal fruit, fresh baked breakfast pastry, scrambled eggs. I don't know if it's a buffet or you can choose. I think it is a buffet, and you have an option to choose any of these items. Within the buffet, you have French toast. So, I mean, for $65, for $70 almost for an adult to ride 2 rides and some meet and greets at the end of the day. I mean, you can probably do all that within the first hour and then enjoy your breakfast afterward. I mean, it does give a nice jump start to your day, but I mean, at least Magic Kingdom, they gave you more options of attractions to do. This one, they don't really have much, so I'm surprised that even like the 2 big ones, like Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, they're not available. And then again, those are more of the intense ride. This is more of a kid-friendly thing and more
that's
family.
true.
So yeah. So
It's interesting. I don't know if it's worth it, but
yeah, I don't think so either. But August 1st, that starts up. Early, and eventually, I'm assuming the Disney After Dark kind of was a bust, and at Magic Kingdom that didn't really go over. So Early Morning Magic looks like it's doing pretty well for Magic Kingdom. Now Hollywood Studios in August, I wouldn't be surprised. Give it an extra a couple months, and we might see the Epcot and
that's true.
Yeah, so. Sticking to Hollywood Studios, Club Villain is returning to Hollywood Studios for Halloween 2016. starting September 1st. September 2nd through October 29th. Going every Friday and Saturday evening. There'll be 2 events going on. One at 5:15, at the other one at 8:30. Your host is Dr. I'm saying that wrong. Dr. Felicier, yeah. And special performances by Maleficent, Queen of Hearts, Cruella de Vil, and the Evil Queen. It's an exclusive dining experience where you're chilling with the villains. Price point is $130 per person.
Wow.
That's a lot for
that
dinner.
Increased, didn't it?
It did. I believe it did. I believe it was only like maybe 100 at that point.
What I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Oh, it's $129 per person, including tax and gratuities. Theme park admission is required. The same goes for the early morning magic. Theme park admission obviously is required to do it in advance. This is also required for it. So on top of your park ticket, it's a $130 dinner with some entertainment. So if that's worth it to you, it's going to be every Friday and Saturday starting September 2nd all the way through the 29th, as well as Halloween as well.
Okay, wow.
And last but not least, Ryan, we did some coverage last year that the Pizza Planet was going down. And I know you, me, and Megan, we went to the Pizza Planet restaurant and we had our last slice of pizza there.
Yep.
And so
I remember that.
Yeah, you did a short video that's on YouTube right now. It's like not even maybe I'm not even sure it's more than a minute.
Yeah, long. Very quick.
Yeah, very quick of what the inside of the restaurant looked like. Now we know what's coming in. It's called Pizza Rizzo. And it's Rizzo is a Muppet character, and it says new famous original pizza or Pizza Rizzo. As will be taken over, as we're obviously replacing the Pizza Planet that used to be there. It's going to be opening this fall. It's going to be a new quick service pizza restaurant. So we were right. It is a pizza restaurant. They didn't change the theme completely. But this does confirm that this is now an official Muppets courtyard, where we have a restaurant, we have the attraction, and we still have the fountain. So yeah.
I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be cool to check out a new restaurant over there. And I also was reading that there's like a private area inside or something in the back, like it's some cheese area.
Yeah, I think you get to hang out with his family.
I just want to go there and hang out.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we got to do that. That would be fun.
We'll have to do it then, yeah, definitely. Yeah. It says like you can take 5 people in a booth designed just for Rizzo's celebrity friends.
Yeah, like I mean we're celebrities. So
I don't know what that means, but yeah, it'll be a new quick service pizza restaurant replacing the Pizza Planet, and coming in this fall. So yeah, we definitely have to check it out once it opens. I think for me it's still weird that they're sticking around with the Muppets. Honestly, I mean the 3D show is. I've never seen it more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes long to enter the attraction, and I thought the Muppets were dying. I know they had a show on ABC that was here, and they canceled it after the first season, and so I'm surprised that it's still sticking around. So Disney's telling us that with this new pizza restaurant, it's alive and well, and we're sticking with it for a while.
Yeah.
So so that was a lot of park happenings this week. Definitely a lot going on. But now it's time, Ryan, for my favorite part of the show.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's fun segment with Matt time.
All right, Ryan. It is fun segment with Matt time. We're going to go off book a little bit, and we're still keeping it Disney-related, but with a little bit of a twist this week. Ryan, I'm talking about the new craze that is going around the world, or at least the United States right now. We're going to talk about Pokemon Go.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes. For those of you who don't know what Pokemon Go is, as a quick overview of what it is, it's a new application that can be downloaded on all smartphones, and basically you are a Pokemon trainer, and you're going around. You have to walk around and find and catch all these different types of Pokemon, and then the more you catch, the more you can evolve them, etc., etc. It's been hitting the news all over this week because, I mean, you can... people are getting into car accidents because they're playing while they're driving. I heard that some guy fell off a cliff because he wasn't paying attention because he was glued onto his phone. But basically, I mean, it's a nice way to exercise because it does make you go out and to search for these Pokemons around your neighborhood and even going out. But and then there's also these Pokestops where in populated areas, it's kind of like a refreshing station where you go to that location and you spin it and then you get like either Pokeballs or stuff like that. And the reason why I bring it up because Disney World is a hotspot right now for that game. I mean, I was there this weekend and literally everyone is playing the game because you have a whole bunch of stops, you have a whole bunch of Pokemon there. They have these things called lures where it attracts Pokemon to one area and there's a whole bunch surrounding it. So yeah, Ryan, have you been playing?
I have been. I actually downloaded the app on the very first day that it was released nice. In the United States. So it was like, I think it was on a Wednesday. It was like 3 days before the craze hit, and then that weekend it went nuts. Mm-hmm. Then Nintendo's stock increased like crazy on Monday whenever it opened up. It's just been, the company's been doing really well because of it. I downloaded it. I have it. I've been playing it. Where I live, there's not too many Pokemon, but where I work, there's a lot in the city. So on my lunch breaks, I've been going out trying to collect them all. I think I'm like at level 10 or 11 now.
Okay,
so.
Nice.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're getting there. It's definitely hitting the country by storm. Everyone's playing it and having a good time with it, and it has caused minor issues. But I mean, for the most part, everyone's enjoying the game. Definitely brings back nostalgia, and I just find it very interesting. That there have been other games out there that make you go out, but definitely the brand Pokemon definitely intrigues people, and like doing what the show and the cards and everything is collecting them all. And and definitely intrigues a lot of people. Yeah, I got to catch them all on it, and you can. you got to keep working at it, and which is interesting. And like I said, Disney World is definitely a hotspot for it, and
Disneyland is as well.
Yeah,
there's actually a Facebook group for for the Pokemon at Disney Park.
Yeah, it's just insane. It blew up so quickly, and I wouldn't be surprised if I doubt that Disney would promote something that's not Disney. To like, hey, come over here and play Pokemon. Because I know like local restaurants are like, hey, we're a stop. If you are a certain level, we'll give you a certain discount for playing the game. So it's definitely grabbing a lot of people in a positive way. Do you think that Disney will maybe, since this is so popular, can do something very similar to this? And make it to where you go into the parks and you're playing this interactive game. They kind of do it with the Sorcerer, the card game, where you're going around Magic Kingdom and you're playing the card game and stuff like that. So it's very similar to that.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting you bring that up. I could actually see Disney doing something like that in the future. I know they have like a good relation with the Pokemon Company, because if you go to the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, you can buy lots of different Pokemon products there. But as far as like promoting Pokemon, I think right now they're doing it in an indirectly way. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen like their Instagram or Facebook posts or stuff, but they are like, I think they just recently posted something on Instagram, like they said a wild Stitch has appeared, and it's like fake, kind of like a fake Pokemon screen, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I heard it's bringing a lot of people into the parks. I've seen Facebook groups where people have meetups now at Disney parks.
Wow.
Just to go and play Pokemon inside the park, which is really cool. So, yeah, I guess it's more for the Florida and California locals at the parks.
Yeah, to enjoy that feature anyway. Because I doubt that anyone who's on a vacation right now would be like, hey, we got to go catch this Pokemon. The parents like, no, we're not catching Pokemon. We're going to ride this ride. We spent all this money to be here. Get off your phone and let's go ride some rides.
Right.
But I think it's really interesting. And like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe a year or two down the line, if this is still popular, that Disney comes out with an interactive app where guests can maybe go around and collect something. But speaking of collecting, it's very similar to Disney pin trading.
Yes,
I mean, you're going around and you're searching for pins and you never know what you're going to find until you get there. Right. If anyone who's played the game, that sounds very familiar to Disney pin trading, and you're going around the app, you never know what's going to pop up. You're going around Disney parks, you never know what pin you're going to find on a cast member. I mean, it's the excitement of not knowing what it is, and I feel like that's what brings people in the most. Is that the fact that in every corner, as you're playing it, it's always a surprise. And the same with pin trading. When you go around the parks, you never know which pin you're going to find, and right. I think that's an exciting feature, and that's probably why Disney pins have been always an enjoyable activity to do around the park, rather than unfortunately, Valuations, they kind of went to a huge decline, and they used to be able to trade in the parks. Now you can only buy them, and it's only a small quantity of new Valuations that are now available. So, I mean, it just goes to show that people do still enjoy that excitement of trading and collecting. Because, I mean, we're still trying to collect them all, Ryan.
I know.
We're still trying to catch them all, trying to collect all the pins to add to our collection, and once we can complete that collection, we start another one.
Right.
And that's the joy of pin trading.
And I see Pokemon Go kind of doing the same thing. I really think that there's going to be lots of updates in the future. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, especially with the technology that's involved with it. It's really cool. It's neat. It's the first of its kind. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to play I'm looking forward to playing when I come to Disney.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely. It's kind of like you said, indirectly another way to go to another reason why to go to Disney. It's just because there's so much to do there, and especially since we go all the time. Right? I probably go a little more than you do since I live here, but it's definitely after a while there are certain things that do get a little old. That you can only ride the ride so many times. Right now, my big focus is riding Soaring and Frozen because the two newest things there, and I want to experience that more and get the feel for it and stuff like that. But This is definitely Pokemon Go is definitely another reason to go back into the parks. There's a ton of reasons to go into the park, but this is just another added reason to be I want to go around Epcot, and you know what? I'm gonna do that 2-mile hike this time around.
Mm-hmm. Gotta catch them all. You gotta hatch those eggs.
Exactly. Hatching the eggs. And the only way you can hatch the eggs if you walk.
Right.
And so that's another reason why it's a great outdoor activity to mix in outdoor and outdoor activities and technology. And all it is just one foot in front of the other and just keep walking. Just be careful. Just look in front of you.
Don't run into anyone.
Yeah, don't run into anybody. Or fall off any cliffs or any rivers or lakes or anything like that. Yeah. So, but definitely interesting, and definitely see how Disney has been affected by that change, and how really it's always something that's been there, at least in Disney. But now it's with something else. So I mean, I would be interested to see if Disney does come out with something very similar to that, where you're collecting a certain item, or I think right now Disney does have that. Like I said, with the cards and the pins, it's more of a face-to-face thing. But when you put a phone into play and technology, the possibilities are endless.
Right. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah. So that was a fun segment with Matt, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit different, but we still kept it Disney related. So
yeah. It relates.
Yeah, it relates. But yeah, coming into the YouTube channel this week, we have a lot going on. If you thought the PinQuest was the end of our series, you got another thing coming, because we have a chock full of new things coming in, and we're going to be trying to keep up with this everyday thing. I think I like having, constant videos posted up. So this week, we have a Coca-Cola video that's going to be posting, checking out the new Coca-Cola store. I believe it's the first one of its kind, definitely in Florida. I don't know if in the country, maybe. I think there's others around the country, but I do know that it's very rare to see a Coca-Cola store floating around.
I think there's one in Las Vegas.
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, definitely new to maybe to the East Coast. Coca-Cola store, so it's definitely exciting to see that. And then starting, I believe, this Wednesday, Ryan, we teased about this before. It's gonna be unboxing week.
Yeah, I love unboxing videos.
I love unboxing. Yeah, it's always fun. So we have 5 different videos, from my understanding. There could be more, there could be less, but I believe there's 5 videos out there that we'll be posting all this week of Ryan and I's unboxing of the the Pixar alphabet, the Mr. Potato Head, Soaring.
Pocket watch.
There you go. So there's so many pins.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of them. And so definitely stay tuned this week for another week-long Disney unboxing week over at Disney Pins blog YouTube channel. So definitely fun stuff going on there.
Lots and lots happening.
Yes, definitely. Always.
Always. All right, cool. Well, that'll do it, I guess, for episode 49. It was jam-packed. A lot of exciting things happening.
And next week, Ryan, we're coming into episode 50. Oh, man, I can't wait.
We need fireworks or something.
Yeah, we need fireworks. We'll definitely do that. But definitely the big 5-0 coming in next week, and I can't wait for it. We have some great stuff coming up next week, so look forward to that as well.
Very cool. All right, well, thanks for listening and watching, everyone. We really appreciate it, and we'll be back again next week.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Ba-da-ba-ba.